He's more machine now than man. So we're back on the stream. The game completely crashed out, so it ended the stream. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah. I must warn you, I'm going to turn it to night for a few seconds, just to see if I have enough illumination down here. Okay. Yeah, it's lit up real nice down there. Now, it would be nice if we had some lights up here too, though. So, okay, I'll turn it back to day and we'll fix that. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah. Got an idea here. Let me see if I can accomplish it or not. We will find out very shortly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's been good with funny stuff like that. Yep. Um, I watched an interview about Harrison Ford's career recently where he goes through all the movies he's been in. Basically explains his stance on Han Solo. He just felt in Return of the Jedi that Han Solo's character reached his potential and could only serve his purpose, or like, you can only up it from where it was before by having him die off. But if that happened in Return of the Jedi, it would just leave you with a sour taste. Whereas later on, like if he's gonna die off at all, I think the way it happened is better. Cause it's like I wouldn't want to see Han Solo just die because he got blown up in a ship or something. That's a bit bland. That would have been terrible. I am not liking that at all. Delete this here. Oh, I tried to put the Avengers sign in here, but there's not enough space, so it looks terrible. When you're building with blocks as large as this, you've got to have a certain amount of space if you're going to want to put any level of detail in it. Okay, where are we going here? Concrete, blue concrete. Where is it? Yeah, that he does. Yeah, absolutely. Or more character development. Like, I like the fact that they started touching on that, and I was like, yeah, this is a cool direction for him. But otherwise, he was like doing nothing for the rest of the sequel trilogy. Yep. It was a pretty interesting storyline. Defective stormtrooper. You know, we don't really get much of that in the movies. I think I prefer Star Wars TV shows more. I like the movies, but I like the ability that content creators have when they're doing a TV show. You get more time to know the characters. You don't have to be concerned about doing big action sequences every 2 seconds. Star Wars Resistance is actually quite funny, but don't compare it. Don't compare it to the Clone Wars or even Rebels. Like, it's if you compared it directly, I would say it's trash, but it's actually a pretty funny. Yeah, it's made for kids. Clearly, it's it's just it is quite funny actually though. That's all I can say about it. It does too. Yeah, yeah. It just basically touches on what happens between uh the Last Jedi and the Rise of Skywalker in the second season. You get to see Kylo Ren once and what he's doing with the first one. It's on a hologram. Who cares? I think. Oh, what? What's his name? Oscar Isaac, and I think the Captain Phasma actress. They did their voice lines for it. Like they actually recorded. I thought that was nice. Yeah, I like Poe on that show. It's pretty good. In the second season, but the first one it's BB-8 the whole time. Yeah, I watched the whole thing. Gotta know the lore. Yeah. Oh, I know. It's the animation style at least. Phasma looks great. You know what I really like is the fact that the what do you call it? What is it called? Oh, the Bad Batch TV show that's going to be coming out. It's animated in the same style as the Clone Wars, but it takes place during the Empire. So you're going to get to see proper stormtroopers for once. Yeah. In Rebels, it you can get used to it. At first, when I when I saw that, I hated it. I thought it looked weird. It's stretched out a little bit too there, but not nearly as bad as Resistance. Yeah, trying to think of what to put in this basement arc reactor. Like, it's not like there are computers. The whole city of Lothal. Oh my goodness. Centuries later, they accomplished it. Wow, sheesh. Imperial Dome is probably where I would start. And you have to make it all on pistons so it can detach and fly off into space. Yeah. This is Admiral Constantine. Oh. Pretty much. Yeah. Competent officer. Absolutely. You copy that over there. He gets demoted constantly throughout the entire series, doesn't he? And he finds him like on his junk heap after. He evacuated before Ezra did, that's about it. I'll come over and check it out. Alicat, to see if you can build the same thing over here. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is about the height. You're gonna have to link everything together underground. Oh, this is going to be easy. Are you gonna put Shmi's grave there? Put some lightsabers in the sand. Ray Skywalker, yes, yes, totally. Not a Palpatine. Not to worry, I'm not an evil genius or anything. Ha ha ha. Ray the Senate. Yeah. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I would do what I must. You're the Sith Lord. Jar Jar was my master. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? It's gotta be out there. It might look like trash, but it's out there. Probably replace Palpatine with it. Good. Good. Oh, the lightsaber. How embarrassing. Yeah, he's not that bad. I like what they did with him. Like the fact that. Actually, really liked the scene where they Kylo turns on Snoke. I didn't know that they would ever do something like that, but that was my guess. It was like, oh, he's gonna turn good or something. I didn't. It was a bit too soon for him to turn good. You know, how do you come out with another movie after that? But I was like, yeah, he's gonna be good. I see the conflict within you. A little hut is called a hutlet. I'm just talking about. Oh, brutal. I don't like loose sand. Take a look at this. It's the arc reactor up there. The elevator in the basement. This one takes you upstairs. It glows at night, so I gotta show you this. Time. It's gonna be night for a second again. Okay. All built underground. Tower's gonna be on top, of course, and I'm gonna be following this blueprint still. We're basically at this stage. There's a lot left to do. So when they come out with the Kenobi TV show, do you think they're gonna do any meme scenes like another happy landing or something? Be neat if they did. I see you're playing Minecraft. Yes, I am. I honestly, like, I know you're legitimately having difficulties with sand, but I just love hearing complaining about sand. It's fantastic. The pain, the horror. It's looking very good, though, honestly. It's quite successful thus far. My goodness. What if Anakin never went to the opera with Palps? Then he wouldn't be wise to the story of Plagueis. Alright, Alec, I gotta think of a job for you. I feel like the ceiling should have something on it. Let me see what we can do about that. Let's see if you can copy that on the other side. I'm just using quartz slab. 2 lines, slabs in the middle of the 2 blue lines on the opposite side. And then we'll bring it up with what? Blue? No, you're doing it all wrong. Hold too easy. I'm sure Darth Vader would agree in your case. I think one of my favorite memes is Anakin on Mustafar talking to Padme. He's like, I like sand. It's soft and smooth. And it gets everywhere. He's like, Obi-Wan is right. You're going down a path I can't follow. I don't know who you are anymore. Okay, so the arc reactor basement type thing seems to be fully constructed now. I just want to see if I can seal it off a little bit here. Oh, it'd be nice if it worked on the first placement. There we go. The sand scares me less than the food at the Jedi Temple. Yeah. Uh-huh. Kind of a sick, twisted person, are you? See if you can copy that. Make sure it's exactly the same. That was... What? That is weird. It was not responding correctly there. long walls around the... Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Bunny suicide. My goodness. Bunny murder. No, he didn't fall. He was pushed. How do I get that to work now? Oh dear, why does it work sometimes and not other times? That's driving me a little bit nuts. My goodness. A lot of it. How the heck did you do that around the sea glass? Pain and suffering. Pain and suffering. Whatever, that's gonna have to do. Okay, that's good. So we got the basement done pretty well. I think if there's anything else I could add. Already got that up there. Okay. These blue lights, while they're technically supposed to be scary, look really nice. Blue fire. Huh. If you have too much sand in your inventory, you can technically open the inventory and press square. Or whatever it is. X, I think, for you. Oh. Yeah, that's exhausting. Falling sand. I don't know if it can. I've got up and down indicators. You know, it's hilarious. I've done tons and tons of work on the Avengers Tower already, but I haven't even gotten off the ground. There's still just pretty much what looks like an empty lot of land. Yeah. Seems so. Yeah, this just in. Zach Luigi sues Mojang for sand being affected by gravity when nothing else is affected by gravity except for characters. Oh god. Should that be held against him? No. Why would it ever be held against him? He might turn into some mechanical Darth Vader and kill everyone. Hey Kel, how's it going? Alright. So that's a pretty good arc reactor area. I should have storage down here. I don't know if I'll ever end up using it, but it should be here nonetheless. Let's see what I can do about that. How's it going? Okay. Arc reactor room complete. This thing looks real nice glowing at night. There more sand? Oh no, I'm not brave enough for sand. I just gotta think of the overall building size now. I'm gonna start with a fairly gigantic base. But which way is the building gonna be? I didn't think of that either. It's gonna be even gave him the ability to create sand. No! Start screaming at the opera. Okay. See if you can copy this on the other side. As I do it here, it's going to be symmetrical. Okay. But hold on a second, because I'm doing it wrong, so I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay, I think that's good. You can copy that. Oh dear. It's supposed to be going up. Oh, it's supposed to be going up, not down. Oh, that's better. Hmm. Yeah. I had a few falling gravel issues, but that's about it. Okay, Alicat, hold on a second. Good job copying it, but that was all wrong. You're doing well, but I did everything completely wrong, so you copied the wrong thing. I'm just noticing that this little plot of land I gave myself is way too cramped. So I'm just going to expand the plot of land, make a better building, and that's it. It's like, you know how the building is pretty much long and sleek, like flat? Like this one looks like it's smushed up. Chunky. Not the look I'm going for with this building. Pretty good. I'm going down to the ground so I can dig. What? Oh. I don't know. It probably went back to default. And I have to change it occasionally. Very weird stuff. Yeah. going too fat again. I think that's looking better now. Yeah. Okay. Well, I haven't spotted anything. I didn't even know there were two. I think I might have known that before, but I completely forgot that there are actually two holes, so you've got one up on me there so far. The other one. Yeah, true. Yeah. They dug a whole hole and they never showed us. Yeah, true. Okay, so you can copy all of that so far. I will not destroy it. I'm pretty confident this is good now. But I'm going to have to build the arch on the other side here, so wait for direction on that one at least. What? Shroom lights? I've never even heard of those. What is that? Placing grass. Holy crap. That's new. I'm here, I'm here. Jeez. I don't. Since when do mushrooms give off light? Interesting. Yeah. I like how the grass goes from being a terrible brown to a light green on this one plot of land. What? Yeah. Oh, what? Gonna change all of the sand. Okay, that's terrible. It's practically a straight line. Don't copy this yet. Yeah, yeah. He doesn't like sand, yes. Very true. Yeah. So 1, 10, 11. Yeah, I think he hates Obi-Wan a bit more than sand. 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, I keep hearing that sound every now and again as well. I kind of wonder whether or not it's a sound that it makes when you go into a different biome or something, because it's always around that area. Yeah. I forget how to make a circle, because I kind of have to make a half circle here. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to make a circle. We're establishing the base of the building right now. From this point right here where I'm standing, we need to bring a curved line all the way over to this point here. If you can tell me how that's done, I will accept your knowledge. Yeah, instead of just digging a hole for it. I think I might have found a good reference. Let me see. One in the middle, and then two on the outer edge. But we can't really do that now, can we? Because there's two in the middle. Well, let me see if there's something else. There's literally no guide for two in the middle here. Yeah, there's not. Useful. Very useful. Thank you. Yep. Let me just see. One, 2, 3. 2. And then we'll go over 2. I'll go over 1. I'll go down 2. So, makes a curve. How can I do that on a larger scale? Well, what? Oh my goodness. Good points. Yep. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Good job. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was some pretty loud stuff right there. Palpatine drops the base. Yeah, that's all you. Okay, Alicat. Uh, hold on. Still making a few adjustments. I'm gonna go with that. See if you can copy that on the other side. I'm all done. Palp, palp step. Paired this song in 30 years. Operational. It's fully operational composition. I think The Rise of Skywalker got a lot of different things right, but there are a few minor adjustments that would have made the movie gold as opposed to what we got. It was pretty close to great. That doesn't look great? What do you mean that doesn't look great? Yeah, you're pretty close. You got the outline of the first hole completely dug out. Perfect. Yeah. One step at a time. You're not a bad shot. really? Huh. Yeah, it's true. It's a pretty good hero ship. When the what do you call it? When the seismic charge actually works. Nice job. Really nice job. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice job. Perfectly matched. No idea why that felt so difficult. Well, it is pretty difficult, especially since I think I erased the portion that allows you to refer to it a little bit easier. Endermite. Don't spawn that. Well, I know that mites in the game usually come out of infected brick. Pretty sure. Unless that's a silverfish. There was this one time I was in one of those auto-spawned end caves at the bottom of, like, underneath the city. And I set up a whole bunch of TNT and blew the whole thing up to get through an entrance. But it was all infected brick, so all of a sudden I was being swarmed in a dark tunnel underground by those little mites. This is epic. Diseased dog, how do you do? Hello there. I don't think you've seen this yet. It's the arc reactor for power in the basement. Glows like crazy during the night. Got all the computers and everything down here. And this is only the beginning. Got the elevators working again, by the way. Alright. Looks good, thank you very much. You know what I wish they had in Minecraft was like sandstorms and snow, like blizzards, complete whiteout conditions. That would be awesome. Then you would really need to build a shelter. Okay, so I've got the base dug out. It's skinnier here, it's fatter, more rounded over here, and sleek in the center. So each floor is supposed to get progressively smaller until we get to a certain point, probably around 3/4 of the way up. And then we're going to build the landing pad, and then above that, there's a smaller floor section on the rear end over here. Chief TV Gang Gamer, how's it going? Ah, what happened? Collapse? Was there a collapse? Oh god. Wow, my goodness, this looks amazing. The general idea is already there, honestly. Like, this is really nice. Are you invisible again? I just see this little object floating around everywhere. So here's the Lars homestead so far, everyone. That looks really good. You can hear Amperu screaming Luke's name. I'm doing good, thanks. Charred skeletons. You should just spawn in the two skeletons walking around. Look, it's Amperu and Uncle Owen. So precise. I think you're thinking of clone troopers. No. Yeah. You know, it's funny. You see Commander Cody punch a droid, it works. He knows how to punch a droid. The shiny regulars? No, they don't. They die when they punch droids. Yeah. Yeah. What was the name of the clone who betrayed his brothers near the very beginning of the Clone Wars? This is a quiz, by the way. I do know the answer. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to have to fill in the floor real soon, but I'm just trying to think about what material we should be using for it. Let me just take a look at the exterior of the building again. Okay. So we've got that going up there. The rest of it is pretty much a window anyways. I'm going to build, by the way, this is going to be my own version of the Avengers Tower, so it's going to have a lot of similar elements, but and the layout of the building is going to follow a blueprint of it too, but I'm going to change a few things about it that I'm seeing here just because there's not going to be a lot of room if I actually follow everything. So there are certain parts that are going to have windows. What? Oh, cartography table. I forget what that's used for. Yeah, you can cook like 4 steaks on a campfire at once. I don't know. But we're gonna have to build this floor by floor too, because there's gonna be so much planning for what each level is supposed to be for. So the main level, of course, is gonna be the reception and lobby for the general public to walk into. And we will always deny them service. Deny, deny, deny. Okay. Block of netherite. I think that's what I'm going to use for the floor, unless I can find anything that's better for reception. Is there anything that's not unfuturistic? Bell? You have an announcement. We stand at the base of a tower that shall rise high above the skies to the same height as the daily planet. Just as long as an actual building. It'll take 10 years to construct this monstrosity. No, we'll be fine. So, I'm really happy with how this looks here. I'm just gonna look at the floor again because, you know, it's a dark floor, but the walls are so light it doesn't even matter. It grounds it. There's weight. Okay, so I'm gonna try that. It's the Avengers Tower. They splurge on the floor. It's all gonna be out of netherite. Most expensive substance in the world. Those traders get stuck in all sorts of places. Yep. Oh, he said that, like, I'm sure he meant this about you too, just because like, you left the match so I could 1v1 him. But he's like, I was the only good player that he's faced off against the entire day. Apparently he was like creaming everybody else with effortless ease, but we actually put up a decent fight. So he was complimenting us. We were surviving. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. I was just surviving. That's all I could do was survive. I don't even understand it because for the most part he was able to block my heroic might 100% of the time, which was about my only tactic to get him down anyways. His duelist would just cut you down in seconds, and so if I used anything else, I would die. And I mean, for the most part, I'm just running away for the majority of it. Music. I came down, all of a sudden there's like jazz playing. That's real nice. Thank you, Mr. Invisible Man. Yeah, I can see why. Schnazzy. Oh, really? I see. Throws it in lava. Okay, so the one thing I do know is how to build the center of this elevator out. I've already got an idea for that. Honey bottle? Couldn't say that I know. Are you drinking beside me? Oh, there. You're drinking sounds. Oh, nasty. Okay. 60 frames per second. I swear your next burp. Oh my goodness. I swear your last burp started at the same time as your other one. Okay, so. Down. Oh my goodness. I put the elevators to the wrong place. I don't even know if it's possible to change that at this point without breaking it all. Yeah. Thank you very much. So, wait. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. It's on the bottom layer, which means that a door will be lower than it. Okay, that's not good. Just rowing your boat at the Avengers Tower. You'll only be able to do that for so long here. Before you know it, there'll be a building. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That's pretty different. Okay, so the door is gonna have to go here. Don't you love it when everything lines up? Oh, it's so nice. I don't think it'll let you right now because it's on peaceful mode, actually. Well, if you spawn anything, it's kind of your problem over there. Anyways, like if it's something you have to defeat, and that's fine, defeat it. Nice, that's what I want to see. Okay. I made the Ender Dragon. Let me see. Can you carry that glass up to the same height as this here? Please and thank you. I'm actually glad that this elevator system is offset because I'm not going to be using it to go up to the other parts of the building. I'm going to build another elevator over there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Application just quit again.